Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Marta and I'm so happy to have you here today. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be using only E.L.F Cosmetics products to create this beautiful look right here, and such an affordable brand, and it's one of my favorite brands. So if you want to see how I did this look using only E.L.F Cosmetics products, just keep on watching. For the eyebrows, I'm going to be using their Instant Lift Waterproof Brow Pencil, and it's the darkest shade they have, and it's deep brown. I like to outline the eyebrows from the bottom first, and I'm just going to follow my natural eyebrows. I'm not going to make them thicker from here, but I do want to extend it because they are pretty short because of a video I did like a week ago, so I did pluck my eyebrows. Anyways, so I do want to make them a bit longer, so I'm going to extend it, but I wanted to curve it. I wanted to have a little curve. I don't want them to be too straight, so I'm going to extend it by curving it down a little bit, not too much, and then I'm going to pretty much color everything in. And this pencil is very creamy, so I don't want to put too much pressure because I don't want them to be too dark. So I'm just doing this very lightly, and then I'm going to use the other side of the pencil, which is the little brush, to pretty much blend everything out. That way you don't see any like harsh lines or anything. Then I'm going to use their Camo Concealer to clean the bottom of my eyebrows, and this step is not important or necessary. I just like to do it because I do like how it makes the eyebrows look. Sometimes I do change the shape of the eyebrow if I don't really like how they look, but I do like how they look, so I'm just going to clean them up just a little bit. And then I am going to use the same concealer as a primer for my eyeshadow, so I'm going to add a little more on my eyelid, and then I'm going to blend it out with my finger and tapping motions until everything is nice and blended. And you can see that it covers everything up really good, because the eyelid has to be like a blank, one tone, clean canvas for the eyeshadows to look really nice, to apply and blend out, and the tones to apply even. The eyelid has to be prepared for that, so make sure you blend it out really good and the tone is even before you move on to the next step. I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette called Everyday Smoky. I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here, and I'm going to apply it on the outer part of my eyelid. Once most of the product is right there, I am going to start blending it out towards the center a little bit, and then also above the crease and towards the tail of the eyebrow. I'm not going to extend it too much. I want that area to be round, but I do want it to be very visible when I'm looking straight forward. That way it's not just on my eyelid. And since it's a dark eyeshadow, I just have to be very careful of where I apply it and how I blend it out. So I'm just blending it out very lightly without having too much product on the brush. That's very important, so it can look very smooth and no harsh edges. But I love that with this formula, if I add more, it's gonna deepen up the color just a little bit. Next, I'm going to grab the shimmery eyeshadow with my finger and apply it like that on my eyelid. And you can see the formula, the pigmentation is amazing. And I love that with this palette, you can create an everyday look or something just simple to go out, or dramatic, dark, smoky eyes. And like I said, the formula is really good, so it's easy to blend out. Now, to blend out the shimmery eyeshadow, I just use my finger again without having too much product on my finger. And then just very lightly, I'm going to start moving it up towards the eyebrow, because I also want it to be visible when I'm looking straightforward, but it has to look nice and blended. Then I'm going to grab the darkest eyeshadow from this palette, and then I'm using a small angled brush that you normally use for the eyebrows, and then I'm going to do like a very small and simple eyeliner. Now with this, I didn't want to use a tape, which it's what I normally do, but I wanted to show you guys how I do it when I don't have the tape. So I just do a very simple liner, and you can see that it's not looking so good, but that's okay because you can clean it up with either a wipey, or like right here, I'm going to use concealer. I'm using the brush that I used to clean the bottom of my eyebrows, but I didn't grab more concealer. It's just whatever is left with just a small amount of product on the brush. I just use that to clean the bottom of the eyeliner, and it just makes it look a lot better. I'm excited because it's gonna be the first time I try their Camo CC Cream, and I did hear so many good things about them when it first came out. And it says right here that it's full coverage, it has a natural finish, and it has SPF 30, so that's good. I wasn't able to swatch it at the store, so I don't know if it's the correct tone for me, but we'll see how it looks. At first I don't know if I should use my hands, like apply it like if it was a cream, or a brush, or the sponge, but I love using sponges to apply foundation and concealers and all that. So I wanted the first time to be like, I wanted to see how it would look And honestly, I like how it's looking because it's like not heavy at all. I like the coverage, and it looks really nice. I'm gonna be using the same concealer on areas where I want it to like or illuminate a little more. So it's gonna be under the eyes, on my chin and my forehead, and I'm gonna be blending it out with the same sponge. And then this is a part where I like to sometimes, like I said, if I didn't use a tape, if it still looks kind of crappy on this area right here, the eyeliner, I can just use a concealer that's on the sponge and then just like clean it up. I don't always it's not always necessary, but you know, just in case you guys need a little more help to clean that area up. But yeah, I also like the formula of this concealer. It's been a while since I've used it, but I have used it before. And yeah, I really love the formula. It's a bit thick and it has really good coverage. For the bronzer, I'm gonna be using their Putty Bronzer. It's their cream bronzer, and I'm gonna be using the brush that's also from E.L.F. called Putty Primer Applicator. It's obviously for the primer, but I love using this just for the bronzer. I just love how it blends it out. And this, if you've seen my videos, you know that I have used this bronzer before, and I love it. I love the formula. It's very lightweight, and I feel like it's the perfect shade for me if I wanted a bit more darker to be a bit more bronzy. Just adding a little more is perfect without making it look too dramatic or too weird, you know? But yeah, I love how it blends out, and using this brush is perfect for this. The blush is something I had to buy, and I got this one right here. I was going for the Putty blush or this one, but this one is monochromatic multi-stick, so I can use this on the eyes, my cheeks, my lips. So I got excited. I had to buy this one. This is such a cute little blush, and I like using this brush, which is also from E.L.F. Cosmetics. This one's Complexion Duo. Anytime I apply blush that's like liquid or cream, I use this one or another one, but it's most of the time it's this little brush. But now I don't know if I should just apply it like this, or I kind of like grabbing it with the brush. I don't know like how pigmented it is, so I'm gonna do it like this. Just grab a little bit on the brush. Honestly guys, I really love it. It's not like the pigmentation is like perfect. The color is perfect. I wanted it a bit darker, like to show up a little more, so I just added a little more, and it doesn't look like too dramatic. It's not like too much. It blends out beautiful, and I love it. Oh my goodness. And I do really recommend these brushes to blend out cream products. It blends it out so good. And lately I've been applying the blush all the way up here, like to my temples. I don't even remember how much this blush was, but I think it was like $6 or something. I don't know, but you need this in your life. So cute. One thing I don't have that I thought I did have, but I don't, is setting powder. So I just grabbed, this one's a Pixie translucent powder. Grab any powder you have, and then I'm just going to set my under eyes, just right under my eyes. That way the concealer doesn't move. But I'm not going to powder my face or anything. If the foundation normally moves like throughout the day on your smile lines, I also recommend for you to apply a little bit of powder. What I like to do is just whatever's left on the sponge, because I just need a little bit to apply on my smile line, so I just bring it right here. And then I got their Big Mood waterproof mascara, because this is another thing that I haven't used in a while, but I remember loving it. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this mascara on my lower lashes. For the lips, I'm going to apply this. I believe it's their lip oils. I'm not too sure what it's called, but it's another product that I love from E.L.F. Cosmetics. It just gives it a little bit of a color to the lips without making them look too, like, it's not too colorful. That's not what I want when I have like already dark then dramatic eyeshadows. I just want something very light and simple on the lips, and I feel like this is perfect. Another product I'm excited to use is, I've also heard so many good things about this setting spray. This one's their Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray, and it's gonna be the first time I use it, and I'm so excited. I do like how it sprays. It just feels very like, it's like the mist. This feels so refreshing. It's really good, but I do have to be like this close to spray, which is, I don't care. Normally for setting sprays, I have to be like super far. But I do like how it feels. We'll see how it is all day. And this is a completed look using All Affordable, one of my favorite brands. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this makeup and what you think of the products that I use, or your favorite E.L.F. Cosmetics products. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!